Okay, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. Chris and I are here on site. We have a nice project going on here. It's kind of a smaller one, so just Chris and I. Everybody else is doing another small project while we get demo going here. So we brought the 302 down. All these pavers come out. We're keeping the main retaining wall. We're losing these little wing walls and steps. So we're digging all this out. This is the before, and I'll fill you in on what we're doing here shortly. Let's just get this opened up so I can get the machine in and start peeling these pavers up. Big sink here. You can see the old line up right under the siding. It's settled probably about 3 inches there through the middle. So we'll see if there's something in there that we can see and evaluate. Let's get demoing. Okay, last little bit. I'm just picking up by hand. I was pulling them around this drain. I didn't want to hurt this drain. We may use it again. Now we'll dig this up and see. Maybe we'll even put a hose down it and see if it comes out in the downspout. If it's leaking. Something made this sink years ago. I don't know if it was that, but we'll at least check it out. Okay. So that all come out real nice. Chris has been trucking it around here. And just piling up in the driveway. Now I'll scoop it up, load it in the truck. This gets demoed, and this gets demoed. Once we get the patio poured, we'll go ahead and demo the driveway. Okay, I just uncovered the pipe. It comes over here to a 90, follows the house out. So I hooked up the hose. Coming out pretty good, taking a lot of water. So I just walked around the house. I didn't have to go too far. You could hear it, and then you could see it right here. Just coming out at the corner. See, it's flowing pretty good. So they got it right here, and all this grade, you can see how it just tapers right away from the house. So all that seems pretty good. I might talk to the homeowner and do a little extension on this. You can see how it's running back ever so slightly there. So over the years, the grass grew over that. Like I said, even if we just add 3 or 4 feet to it and get it away from the house a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and keep that drain. I'll get a new one for on top of it. Let's get these steps figured out. Okay, patio's coming together nicely. With just Chris and I here, I'm trying to get a lot done and be ready for tomorrow. Not much videoing going on, so I'll recap and bring you up to speed. First form was easy. Corner, square out. We're 4 inches in on that pillar. Here's our 2 steps. 1 sill and 1 step down the patio height. I cut these right angle triangle blocks, then you can screw them through here, and it keeps this at a 90. That's how I get those squared nice and quick. with one person, one on each side. I put a spacer under here. In this case, it's an 8-penny nail, holding this up a little bit. That way we have a little cross slope from top of step to bottom of sill on these corners. If this is level, we're gonna get a pocket of water right there. Okay. Working the stone back. Trying to spread it out for me so I don't have to see how he scatters the piles. Catch it on nicely. Next one right there. Voila, all ready. So let me just talk a little bit about what we did to get ready. Rather than video, give you a 20-minute of just us working and doing stuff. At the pace we're going, it's easier and I think better if I was watching a video. Now I can just tell you what we did and show you rather than explain it and you watch us. For now, I think we ought to try it this way and see what happens. So here we go. Okay, our steps are all wrapped with our wire tie, pulled tightly around the screw, wrapped around here. Now everything's nice and tight, little bit of flex, but that's because I didn't want to screw into the siding. This is for my disassemble. Everything's sitting right here. These are screwed into the bottom plate, no movement. I got them screwed in with my spacer, and that's the little bit of cross slope I was talking about. Everything has liner, broken stone, and I really like rounding those corners. I think that's a great look. We have our vinyl base, vinyl expansion joint up against the house, and I like it when we do it on this stone. You can see how that's a nice fit rather than a tar, and our epifoam is nice. Don't get me wrong, I like the epifoam, but it's hard to edge and keep nice. So we're going to use this here. The only thing we have left to do is tie our rods and get some chairs under it. As soon as the gun gets charged up, we are good to go. Everything on deck that I have ready to go. We're going to do a border all the way around the exterior perimeter of the house. My drain has minimal fall. Everything has cross slope to the edge and to the edge. So the drain's going to get very little water. It was there, it was in good shape, so we decided to use it. The guys poured a patio this morning, and they just called and said they're heading this way, so I went ahead and released the concrete. It's heading this way, so it's a race. Who's going to get here fastest first? Here's our highway, traction mats. Yesterday we were taking the debris to the driveway, loading it in the truck. This morning we're going to head down over the hill. Buggies will be lined up on the street. Mixer will be sitting there. In minutes we're going to start ripping out this driveway. This goes next. We're letting the bees die off. I just hit them this morning. A couple more to go. And that is about up to speed. So I'll video the pour and stamp. I think that's kind of fun to watch us get it in and leveled, bull floated, finished. But as far as the prep work, we'll occasionally do it, but not every day. 2 buggies warmed up, ready to go. Last thing, these are like a workout using these boots. They're like ankle weights on there. All that extra concrete keeps us in shape, right? Okay, I believe we are ready. Okay, power boots there. Final ties. Good to go. Okay, the pour went well. Now you can see our drain now. that it is almost even with that wall. I just put a little hump in it. Just that immediate area is going to the drain. Everything else you can see, I hope you can see, from that corner is taping off towards the 302, right where Steve's standing. Everything's draining that way. Right here, everything is coming this way. I see a little dip right there. Steve, can I see that straight edge?
Yeah.
Right here, we got a little wave going in there. Let's see if we can't correct that. Okay, that looks better. Nice even plane. There's only about an inch from that corner to this corner. All we need is a little bit. Okay, we're not going to get a whole lot of footage. Camera malfunction here. It's rolling good. We're staying ahead of everything. Watch the dirt. And taking care of the borders. Taking care of middle. Everything's sprayed.
I need spray up here.
Coming.
I'll put it against the house. Yeah.
Wheeling is just about done. Onto the heavy stone. Out to the border cut. Elliot's there. Use that big one here, Elliot. I have a skinnier one that'll fit better there for you. It's laying right there. I'm going to take one and head inside, hopefully, and hit that step, because that's the only way we're getting to that. Right outside the door. Like that. Yep. There we go. Got it.
You want this other one too?
Yeah, that way I could lean on one. Oh, still nice and soft. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, can you hit like that corner if I get that far? Or you need me to get further?
I would need one of those back to lean on.
Oh yeah, you can have them both back.
Can I see that small wheel?
Yep, I'll move in that corner
So no texture. Texture.
These cost me $15.
Okay, we poured this, what's your guess? An hour and a half ago?
Nothing beats Friday. Let's be honest.
Friday?
Nothing beats
That was
Friday.
a smooth 20 yards. Steve set up Friday's project, and man, it could not have gone better.
20 yards poured, stamped,
We even had snacks.
cleaned up, stripped, and out of there in under 3 hours. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So as they get on cleanup back there, I just like to keep the ball rolling here. Let's get this driveway ripped out. So it's about 12:30. So we have lots of time left. I'm hoping we can get this ripped out and prepped for tomorrow morning. So let's see if we can make that happen. The joints are pretty deteriorated, but there's not a lot of cracks going on in the driveway. I didn't bring the hammer, so hopefully the 305 can handle it. Start chipping away at it. Get under a corner, do a little wiggle. Oh, that's a thick one. That is a thick one. Big piece, you just pick them up a little bit, drop them. No wire, no rods. I see a little bit of wire.